Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are staying safe at home. Now today I am here to start with part 6 of the story The Rat Trap. At the end of part 5 we have seen that the ironmaster was trying to persuade the rat trap peddler to go with him to his house because he saw that the man was in very poor condition. His clothes were all tattered and torn, and he could easily understand that he was facing a very tough time. But even though he made repeated requests, every time the peddler turned them down. So finally the ironmaster gave up, and as he was leaving the mill, he turned towards his blacksmith, the blacksmith who was working over there, and said that he felt that the man was more interested in spending time with the blacksmith in his company. But the way he talked with the blacksmith and the smile that he gave, the blacksmith was sure that the ironmaster was planning something else. The ironmaster anyhow left the mill. Almost half an hour passed away. After half an hour, the blacksmith and his apprentice, they heard a carriage came and stopped outside the mill, the iron factory, the iron mill, and came the daughter of the ironmaster. Her name was Miss Edla Wilmanson. She came in. She was being accompanied with a valet, means a male servant. A male servant was there along with her. The servant was also carrying a very long, quite expensive and warm jacket with him in order to give it to the peddler. And what she did was, she came inside the mill. The rat trap peddler was completely unaware of all these activities. Understood? He was still lying in front of the furnace and was trying to sleep. And this lady, she went near him. Now this man, the rat trap peddler, because he was a thief, whenever he used to sleep, he would keep one of his eyes open. He could never sleep, you can say, he never had a very sound sleep, because he was always afraid of being caught. That's why he always slept with one of his eyes open. When this lady, Miss Edla Wilmanson, went in front of him, and what she did was, she tried to pull his hat, she tried to lift up his hat. The man almost jumped up at his place and was looking at the lady with very frightening eyes. The ironmaster's daughter, she introduced herself to the peddler. She said her name was Edla Wilmanson and she was the daughter of the ironmaster. And she also said that her father went back home and he informed her that this man was there at the iron mill and refused to come with him. So her father had sent her back to take the peddler along with her to their home. Now the daughter of the ironmaster was a very good observer. She was observing the rat trap peddler very minutely, and she was different from her father in the you can say half lighted and half darkness, the father was not able to recognize the man properly and did not bother to look whether he was looking frightened or not. Find out. He did not bother to find it out. But this girl was a very sensible and practical girl. As she looked at the rat trap peddler, one thing she noticed, and it was this, that the man's, in the eyes of the man, he looked very frightened. Now, generally, suppose we have not done anything wrong, we have not done any wrong action, why should we be frightened of someone? If someone approaches us, if I have not done anything, I should not look frightened, there should not be fright in my eyes, but fright shone in his eyes as the lady was looking at him. So she was sensible enough to understand that either this man is a thief or he has done something wrong. That's why he was looking so frightened. Or maybe he had escaped from jail. She also thought that. Maybe he was a prisoner who had run away from the jail. That's why he was looking so frightened and was afraid of being caught. But she tried to reassure him. She tried to reassure him and said that he can be sure of the fact that they won't force him to stay at their house. As long as he wishes, he will stay at their house. She just wants him to come with her, so that because it was the day, 2 days before Christmas. This particular night was just the night and Christmas was 2 days later. Understood? So she told the peddler that her intention is just to take him home, and whenever he feels free, he was free to leave their house. She just has come to invite him to spend Christmas with them. This was her intention. She made it very clear. Now there was something in Edla Wilmanson's gesture. Maybe there was something very convincing in her voice that the rat trap peddler could not think of denying, could not think of refusal this time. Understood? When her father made repeated requests, he turned them down every time. But this time, something was so convincing in this woman that he accepted the invitation. Okay? He accepted the invitation because he just understood one thing, that what this lady was telling, she really meant it. There was she was not making any pretension. She was showed a very friendly attitude towards him. So he accepted the invitation. And the valet, the male servant, he was carrying that coat, that fur coat was given to the peddler because his clothes were all torn and tattered, and it was quite cold outside, very cold outside in fact. He put on that fur coat, and while leaving the mill, he did not even bother the rat trap peddler. When he had entered, he remembered how the blacksmith had treated him. The blacksmith did not even bother to have a look at him. He simply nodded his head when he asked for permission to stay at the mill for the night. So while leaving the mill, he also did not bother to look at him. In a very proud manner, he was feeling quite proud that the owner of the mill had sent his daughter to take him to their house. So he was quite proud and he left the mill. Okay? The next day was the day of the Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve means one day before Christmas. The very next day, it was the Christmas Eve. And it was morning time now. The ironmaster was waiting at the dining hall, at the dining room for his friend, whom he had mistaken, whom he thought, the rat trap peddler he had mistaken as his friend, and he was very happily waiting for him, and he was looking very satisfied because he thought that the man was suffering so much, so many things were going wrong in his life, and he was trying to make things, he was also planning to make things better in his life, to set his life once again. So he was very happily waiting for his friend's arrival at the dining hall. Okay, this much only in this video. We will continue with the rest in the next videos.